From MTN News, you're watching Montana This Morning.
Some winter weather will be colliding with plenty of holiday traveling. I'll tell you about a website that will help you plan your trip.
I'm Joe St. George in Spencer, West Virginia. Should taxpayer resources be used to save small town newspapers like this? We go inside the debate to keep the printing presses going. And how will it impact your hometown paper? That's coming up.
Southwest Montana, 6:30 now, Christmas Eve. So you've got 2 more days to get your wrapping done, which I know you struggled with a bit yesterday, but you got it done.
You don't realize what a milestone this is. This is the earliest I've ever had my Christmas stuff done.
So do you normally wait until about 5 minutes before they're supposed to open it?
Christmas Eve, 5 p.m. I'm standing in the shelves looking to see what the rack is. Contact paper, paintbrushes, things like that.
Now you can actually enjoy these next couple days.
Absolutely true. And I'm going to have to start pumping myself up for a little snow shoveling.
Yeah, let's do it.
Winter making a return tonight. Take a look outside right now. Not too bad out there. Temperatures above average now, but that system you see on the Montana-Idaho border is going to bring snow to parts of southwest Montana, and it has some wind with it as well. So we have some warnings and advisories to talk about. Ashley, I'll give you the details of that coming up here in just a few minutes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chet. See you in a bit. Well, here's something that might come in handy as weather starts to close in for the Christmas holiday. In Butte, a Montana Tech professor is operating a website that gives travelers updated road conditions in just about every state in the West. MTN's John Amy explains how it works and where you can find it.
Montana Tech professor knows firsthand the importance of having accurate information about road conditions before traveling.
I live up in Elk Park, and so I watch this on a daily basis. My drive into work here involves treacherous conditions every once in a while.
Good thing he helped start the One Stop Shop webpage that provides travel information about road conditions and weather more than a decade ago while working at Montana State University. It will be especially useful for travelers this holiday season.
Get that information to people in a consistent fashion so that they can make smart decisions about their travel.
The website takes road information and webcam photos from transportation departments in most of the states in the West and provides it to viewers in a timely and reliable manner. While the site is often used in the wintertime, the professor says it's also helpful during the wildfire season.
When people were evacuating the Tahoe area, we had more users on the site in a non-winter month than we've ever had before. They were looking at the cameras and seeing what the status of the evacuation was.
So if you know you're going to be traveling over the pass at Elk Park this Christmas, well, you can go on that website and see what the current weather conditions are and what they will be over the next few days.
We want people to still think it through, know what's going to happen, and make key decisions. Go or don't go. Take this route versus another route.
And the website can be accessed by going to oss.weathershare.org. The professor hopes to have the students help develop this into a smartphone app in the future. Well, here's an interesting question. How much does a newspaper play in your life or in your community? For decades before the television and online subscriptions, it was the only way to get news delivered. Nowadays, many newspapers are struggling just to survive, with hundreds shutting down over the last couple years. But our Joe St. George shows how politicians are taking interest in papers and are considering federal money to keep them in business.
Do you know what's being made here? Still can't guess it? It's a newspaper, and for millions of Americans, what comes from printing presses like this is how they like to get their news.
Emphasis is on everything local.
David Hedges is the newspaper publisher here in Roane County, West Virginia. He says publications like his are especially important in smaller communities.
New middle school plans unveiled.
For example, this week's edition is focusing on the new middle school that's being built. You won't find that story in the New York Times.
People want and need information about their local community.
But Hedges admits getting his weekly paper out isn't easy. Nationwide, since 2004, around 1,800 newspapers have simply shut down. More than 100 have stopped printing since the pandemic. Hedges this week is getting by because of ads like this.
You know, not every week is a moneymaker.
But there is an idea in Congress to save local papers. The Local Journalism Sustainability Act would create a tax credit to offset subscription costs. It would provide tax incentives for businesses to advertise with local news. Not to mention, a tax credit would be offered to media companies to pay for a portion of a reporter's salary. Full disclosure, the National Association of Broadcasters says local TV stations could be eligible for benefits too.
Of course, the contrarian view is, are small town papers like this worth saving?
There has been a lot of assistance to a lot of people in a lot of industries.
Don Smith is with the West Virginia Press Association and is lobbying Congress for a vote next year. He believes if help doesn't come soon, journalists like Dave Hedges and the papers they run will cease to exist. Hedges' wife is already running the newsroom, his son, the printing press.
No one would be better off if their newspaper closed.
In Spencer, West Virginia, I'm Joe St. George.
And back here in town, the story of home prices just keeps repeating itself in Gallatin County. The latest report shows prices are up and inventory is down. The Gallatin Association of Realtors says the median price of a home in the county is now $732,500. That's up more than 18% from a year ago. And for condos and townhomes, the median price is now $470,000. That's up more than 38% from a year ago. Inventory is down nearly 26% for homes and almost 60% for condos. The government provided assistance to many Americans during the pandemic, but be skeptical of any offers for free money through federal grants. As Mallory Sophiste reports, those offers tend to cost consumers money. She has more on government grant scams as we count down the 12 scams of Christmas.
A lot of these scams start on Facebook. A woman telling us that she thought she was being messaged by an old high school friend about a grant she'd recently received. That convinced her to apply. Then she found out her friend's Facebook profile had been cloned. This official-looking badge and long description is how the texter roped in a Maryland woman, letting her know this wasn't a loan. No refunds, no interest. This is a grant from the Trust Community Foundation Fund, and if approved, she can use it on whatever she'd like. She believed that her friend benefited from it, so she filled out the application, answering questions like next of kin, phone carrier, bank account balance, IRA balance, and how she wanted to receive payment. After sending a copy of her driver's license, she was approved. She could choose how much grant money she'd like, up to $5 million, and she'd only be responsible for a shipping fee, a fraction of the grant amount. She asked if she could pay by credit card. The man, claiming to be Dick Durbin, the senior senator from Illinois, responded, "Definitely not." She became more skeptical, the scammer more desperate. That's when she shut him down.
Anything that requires you to send money before you receive money, yeah, that's a delete.
Bill Sigline, a cybersecurity expert, said his mom received a similar message.
She said a friend of hers was getting all of these grants. It was grant money. And she had to send a little bit of money, but she got a lot of money. I said, Mom, she's lying to you. She never got any money. She sent money and she's waiting for it.
And it's possible that friend wasn't the one sending those messages.
On social media, someone takes, it's called account hijacking, where either they've gotten the credentials and they've actually taken over your account, or they've created one that looks just like yours. It's not hard to find a photo of you online. I can put that on an account, make it look just like yours, almost the same name, and then start friending all the people that I always want you to connect with me.
However they reel you in, it's easy to vet the offer.
Does it seem like it's coming from a government email address? Then go research it. Look it up online.
Not to mention, this person clearly isn't Dick Durbin, and the United States of America is spelled wrong. Federal grants exist, but they're usually given to specific programs and to local governments, organizations, universities, not individuals. The government also doesn't charge fees to apply for grants. With your 12 Scams of Christmas, I'm Mallory Sophiste.